What is up, guys? It's Kelly Johnson here, and I'm chilling today with Sean Gikunda, and he's gonna be taking me through crypto, or what we like to call it, crypto talk. So I've been interested in crypto, and he's gonna be helping me to learn the most obvious question that we normally have: how do I make money? So yes, Sean Gikunda, please tell us.
So you just want to make money?
I just want to make money. I mean, most people who join crypto, I feel like the main aim is to make money, right?
Yeah.
For most people, right?
Yeah.
And I happen to be amongst those people. So, yeah.
So can we put it in a way like not just from crypto, but we'll talk about the whole spectrum of like blockchain technology? Because this is not the first time we're having a conversation. We've had a talk about how about NFTs. Yeah. NFTs is part of blockchain technology, Web 3.0 and stuff like that. And there are also ways of earning money from that. So I think we'll just take the whole talk from the whole spectrum. Yeah, so I'd feel like the first thing I can take you through would be like within cryptocurrencies, there's something called liquidity pools, and you can have money. Majority of the people our age, older and stuff like that, you have an initial startup amount and you want to put it somewhere so that it can grow, because the rates within the bank are very small. Sometimes you want to get into stocks and bonds and stuff like that for whatever reason and all, and you might take an interest in blockchain technology because this is the future that we're headed to. So when I'm talking about liquidity pools, I'm talking about things like you have money and you want to put it into like a token or something like that.
What's a token for sale?
Well, a token is a representative of something, and in this case, a token can be a representative or of a cryptocurrency, or let's say like a form of a project, a form of NFT. Like there's a whole broad spectrum of what a token is, but it's a representative of something. So when you're exchanging money to put it into the space, now that's when you're buying the token. You're buying a representative of that thing. Let me give an example. You see the way you have your own YouTube channel, and you want to make your videos into a form of NFTs. The only way I can buy from you is if you form a token that represents the video. So I'll be buying a token which is a representative of a form of shares or something like that, but it's not shares, but a form of shares of your YouTube video. So now in the future, when you post your video, what will happen is that the number of tokens I have will give the whole spectrum of how much money I can get, how much money I'll earn from it. So if I buy 20% worth of tokens of your NFT video and you earn $2,000, I'll get 20% of that because I bought 20% of worth of tokens from you. So that is what a token
and
is.
does it go down in value, or does it just have like a fixed amount? Like let's say you said if you're buying like if my token, right? You're gonna get a percentage of it, right? So can that percentage go down in value, or is it just gonna be like a fixed figure?
On you as the thing, let's say like the video that we've chosen as an example, when I put in the 20%, the 20% is based off of like the views. Let's say you post the video on YouTube and you earn XY amount. I might buy the token for a higher price as compared to what the money is bringing in. So like you see now, it hasn't really benefited me as much, you get. But then that's the whole thing about business. It doesn't matter where you put your money in. There's always that risk of like, people will be like, what about if I buy land or something? Your land can be grabbed, your land can be taken away from you. It can be deemed worthless. You could have bought land and nobody wants it. You could have invested in a building, the building, God forbid, but the building collapses. You get, that's the risk you take in any form of business. To make money, you either risk losing it, making more, or breaking even. So when we talk about providing liquidity, Now, within crypto, so that there can be fluidity in like transactions and stuff like that, we need money. So, I'll give an example now. So, this would be the liquidity pool, right? You have $1,000 you want to invest, and I have like $500 I want to invest. We'll put both our monies in the liquidity pool, and then what will happen is that other people will be coming in and they're like, let's take an example of Dogecoin. I'm like, can you give me some Dogecoin and stuff like that? The money will come from the liquidity pool. So that now he'll just take money from the money we've already put in there, transacting and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, if you want to pull out of the liquidity pool, or if you want, you get, what will happen is that you'll get, for every transaction somebody comes to do, you get a percentage of that. You still have your initial investment. That $1,000 is still there. You'll withdraw it, and you'll still get the extra money from the transactions that other people are bringing in. So basically, that is how providing liquidity can make you money within the crypto space. And like the other things that come from there, like incentives and airdrops, which we'll talk about in further video later on when we're educating people on things to do with making money.
Among the people, guys.
Yeah. So another way is lending people your crypto. So like you have money and you want to earn money. Very many people know lending people is the biggest way to earn money. Banks do that with your money. You deposit money, they do whatever they want with it. They just have a representative, and so like it's tokens. You know the numbers, the figures you're being shown over there now, those are tokens.
Okay.
You see now it's making more sense.
Making more sense, yeah.
Because like you can see the money itself, but you're seeing the representative of them. Yeah. So the bank will decide, you know what, we'll give this person a loan and make money from it. And what will we do with Kelly's money? Give him a 0.025% increase per year. So you're not getting money from there. But then when they're giving you loans, how much worth of interest is there? 14%, 20%, 30%. I can get creative with the percentage I want back depending on who I am. The banks will give you a certain amount. If I'm a loan shark, I'll tell you I want 40% back. If I see you're desperate, I want 60% interest.
Guys, don't be showing the bank. Don't be showing the bank.
No, I'm not saying that's what but I'm saying that's the freedom I have of lending people money. And you can do that within the crypto space, and you can earn money from that. Just get creative with the percentage. Lakini now square mgumu.
But do I have control with the percentage?
Yeah, because the money is yours.
Mine.
The one who's in need of the money is the one who will be like, okay, it's either I'll agree or I'll disagree to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another way of making money. You can become a loan shark.
Okay. I think I might go down that road, guys, because a lot of Kenyans feel like they need money right now, and most people borrow money. So like, you're gonna be getting money in forms of what would you say? Let me see if I learned from tokens, from office. So I can make a YouTube video and then cut it short and then turn that into an NFT, and then can I lend someone an NFT?
Can you lend? I don't think you can lend someone an NFT.
No.
Maybe you can, but like as of right now, I don't think you can lend someone an NFT.
Okay.
Because the code is just with the person who created it. So
there's a specific code to every NFT.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
But that would be interesting. Imagine lending someone an NFT.
Right? What would they use the NFT for?
I don't know. It depends on them. You know, if I own it, I know what I'll do.
Fair enough.
That's a story for another
day.
And then now we dive into NFTs.
I love it.
Now this is a part where like there's a lot to it that you have to learn, because you can get creative with NFTs. Is just the idea. You know, it's like back in the days the internet was created, and it's like, here guys, we're giving you the internet. So these guys were like, you know what, here are NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And like there are endless possibilities with it. A building can be an NFT. A music video can be an NFT.
But it has to be virtual.
An NFT is a non-fungible token. So like it's a digital representation of the building itself.
So you can't have a physical NFT.
If you buy some tokens that are worth something within the building, then you can own a house and you're like, I have 500 tokens. That's two units in this building.
That's so cool. That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
But there's some hiccups here and there with that perspective. But the thing that very many people know is like the ape. You know the ape, the one that was trending.
The one that very many rappers and celebrities have.
Yeah. And then now I know you people see the YouTube ads with Sandbox where you're seeing Snoop Dogg. You know, like there are very many ways of getting NFTs. You can get the pictures, the JPEGs and stuff like that. You can get a 3D image. Let's say like I was part of Meta Club Society. So like you know, you can earn money from that. And then owning an NFT comes with like benefits of its own. So like there are times if you're part of this NFT club, let's say Bored Ape, and they're throwing a party, it'll be like, we are throwing a party in LA, you can fly first class because you own this and we've made money through this.
So they have perks as well?
Yeah, they have perks as well. And yeah, you can imagine going, let's say you buy the one for Sandbox and stuff like that, and then they're like, you know, despite us having this thing in the meta universe, we can have our own meeting in like Dubai or something, and Snoop Dogg will be there. How crazy would that be?
Super crazy.
Just because you bought an NFT.
Just remember, guys, a digital representation of something. And it can be literally anything. So I can literally just have like a picture that's like what 3 point something MBs, and I enter a VIP place that no one else can enter.
As long as the token is within under your name.
That's so cool.
Or code within this sense. Yeah.
Amazing.
And then the last one would be play to earn. This lies within the Metaverse community. So for all the gamers, you know, fun fact, this is a very interesting fun fact. Do you know the gaming industry has an active user that is growing exponentially? Right now we are at actually 2.9 billion people around the world are playing gaming.
So if I died, it comes to 2.9.
It won't even affect it. Because somebody else will be born, and then somebody who's taking the step forward will join. So out of all that, in 2020 alone, 4.5 billion was spent on virtual reality. Not all other games, virtual reality games alone. This was in 2020. This industry is more than 300 billion US dollars.
So now when you talk about like figures like those, obviously someone's gonna have that question for, if you're gonna be investing, why not invest in gaming, and why invest in crypto then?
Oh, okay, now this is a fun fact. You can invest in gaming. You can come up with your own game, put it up on the metaverse, earn money from that.
What is the metaverse?
The metaverse is like it is this world, but in the virtual world. You get to be in
the Marvel one.
No? Not really. Like Minecraft. Like
Roblox. Okay.
But then now you know there are different things within the meta. So like, but that's the easiest example I can give you. You know how like you can log in within this account and then join somebody playing somewhere from Singapore, from somewhere, and you guys are just playing the same game, having fun and stuff like that. So the metaverse has such things. You can go to a club, a virtual club. You can have concerts within the metaverse and attend concerts. At that time, I don't know, it was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, my sister joined some concerts for Christmas. Who was this guy performing? Lil Nas X was performing. And like everyone around the world, you know, from different parts of the world, we're all joining, and it's a live performance because like he's singing, but then now they have a virtual representation of that. So it's actually going on, and it's virtual, and it's within now that world is called the metaverse now. Yeah, so that is what I can explain.
Okay.
So now you can create your own game, or where we are talking about play to earn, you can now buy tokens, buy characters, buy NFTs like the one I'm saying within the Meta Club Society. You can buy characters, you can buy an NFT token, which now becomes a 3D character, and then this 3D character goes clubbing, and I earn money from clubbing in the virtual world.
So that brings me to like, I've seen something like that on YouTube, because like, let me tell you guys, so one way that I knew or came to know about crypto was like based off of videos, because me being a YouTuber, I love watching YouTube. YouTube is like everything. So I saw some type of like gaming where you race with cars. So you buy the car itself, and then I think the car is what makes you money now. Like the car that you buy.
Yeah, you play to earn. So like you buy tokens to, you know, if you're creating the game, you have to have the tokens now, which is the representative of the game. So you buy things within the game. So like now in that case would be the car, and then the person who's creating the game would be like, you know, if you drive this amount of miles, if you do this, you earn money from that. So like you can play to earn.
So those things are real, actually.
Yeah, they are these are things that
doubted them. I can't lie. I can't lie. I was doubting them. Okay.
You are doubting.
Yeah, I was doubting it because like it wasn't making sense how. So the question I had in my head was, when I saw it, is okay, I'm making money off of playing the game, right? But like, how is a person also making money from me just playing the game? How are they making money? Because
from you buying tokens.
From me buying tokens.
Yeah, from you buying tokens.
That's the only thing.
There are very other many ways which I cannot take a dive into, because personally I've not been part of the side where like we know we create the games or the developer side and like knowing the background of that side. But then, you know, for other people, like let's say a game like Fortnite of late, if you check the crypto news and stuff like that, these guys want to join the Metaverse and create NFTs for their characters, create you know, like they want to dive into that universe. So for games like what were we talking about? Fortnite. So for games like Fortnite, you'll have you people spending money to buy characters, buying, you know, even us, we used to play PUBG. So like we're seeing, I need to look cool in this game. Let me buy these clothes. You know, these clothes are worth this amount of tokens. Now, if I was the owner of the game, that's how I'd be making money from it. Yeah, I sell you something, I bring up a new update, the new shoes you buy, you know. That's the whole community of the gaming, and we compete against each other. We shoot, fight, whatever within the gaming community. Not real life gaming community. So for that, I feel like personally, if I'm going to dive into this thing with a lot of money, I'd go on the NFTs and Metaverse side, because like I'm seeing like the future of this thing. Because how many of us want virtual headsets? Like from long ago, the first time I heard of VR I was in primary school or high school, one of the two, and I was like, I just put on some goggles and then I'm taking 3D and like that's crazy, you know. So if you think about how many people will do that and how many people play games, imagine playing PUBG in VR. So now imagine PUBG in Metaverse and we're playing PUBG. I would be so epic, so epic. So that's I would really put my money there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very, very educative, and I've quite learned a lot. And thank you. I'd just like to say thank you, Sean. Looking forward to having more conversations like this, and thank you guys for joining us as well. And we'll be making more videos, so keep your eyes peeled. And thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining. So see you guys. Goodbye.